Thank you very much. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to address this distinguished conference at Symbiosis International University, located in this beautiful and historic city of Pune. As it is our customary in our culture, I would like to begin with greeting you all with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And this is the way that the Omanis who came to India, this is the same greeting that the people in the shores of Western India would have been hearing from sailors and from tradesmen from Oman traveling through the Indian Ocean. Since the theme of this conference is India and the Indian Ocean, sustainability, security, and development, then it is more than appropriate to recollect some historical facts connecting Oman and India, people and culture. For centuries, Oman traded with India, Far East, and East Africa through the Indian Ocean, where Omani art of making wooden sailing ships without a single nail survived till today in remote villages in the southwestern coast of India. We brought frankincense, dates, copper to trade with spices, timber, rice, and metal. Our harsh climate in the Sultanate of Oman is not suitable for growing rice, but I can assure you that no Omani would have lunch without eating rice with chili curry. So much has been the influence of this Indian Ocean to our history, to our lives, and to our culture. Looking at the trade, investment, and economic growth, Oman has warm and pleasant relationship with all nations in the Indian Ocean, with a special bond, quote unquote, with Indian subcontinent. We have been blessed with historical maritime trade links. According to statistical figures, Oman is one of the Indians' largest trade partner, and on the other hand, India is also the largest market for Omani oil and non-oil exports. India imports petroleum and petrochemical products and fertilizer from Oman, where Oman imports from India machinery, electrical, electronic equipment, iron, steel products, synthetic fiber, textile, meat, coffee, tea, rice, plastic products, and seafood. The emerging dynamic of international diplomacy has put the spotlight on the Indian Ocean region as it connects the Middle East, Africa, and East Asia on one side, with Europe and the Americas on the other side, thus emerging as the theater of 21st century geopolitics. This shift of global economic towards Asia over the past decade has resulted in significant growth of the regional and global trade, as well as cross-border investment in the Indian Ocean region, which experiences a high degree of the trade among the nations. And in the area of defense and security, Oman enjoys peaceful relations with all its neighbors and with a firm policy of non-interference. However, we see the importance of defense cooperation with all our neighbors as a key feature of bilateral strategic relationships. Oman and India have been cooperating in areas of defense for a long time. In 2014, the two armed forces carried out a joint military exercise in the mountains of Jabal Akhdar in Oman. The extraordinary expansion of the global trade has raised the concern regarding maritime security in the Indian Ocean. Today, maritime security branches out to include human security, climate changes, and security of livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at the culture and civilization linkage between Oman and India, we are linked by geography, history, and culture for a long time. Archaeologists in Oman city called Sinau region, have discovered a site that could reveal Indus Valley civilization. Linkage with the Oman society 2,300 years ago. Today, as I speak, a large, diverse, and highly regarded expatriate Indian community in Oman is well felt. And as we are here, there are 700,000 strong Indians are spread over the entire spectrum of professions in Oman. Many Indians' business families have been residing in Oman for centuries and now calling Oman their home. Close to my heart, there are 800 Indians working at Sultan Qaboos University, representing 13% of working force of the university, of which 102 academics in different disciplines, from medicine all the way to arts, 88 medical doctors of different specializations, and 519 nurses. And the rest are in the technical and administrative positions. So it is important that all areas of collaboration between our countries are maintained and developed continuously. Honorable guests, global marine resources are depleting fast, and if we do not cooperate, work together to protect and sustain these valuable resources, we'll have a situation which would be irreversible. As nations, we are highly proud of the maritime history and dependence on the marine resources. We should work together with countries of similar interests. Dear friends, I would like to point out the role of Oman in the Indian Ocean Rim Association. 1. Oman participated in the discussion of Indian Ocean Grouping for economic cooperation since the beginning. 2. Oman held several meetings at ministerial and working groups levels, hoping to improve the relationship among ourselves. 3. Under its direction, a trade and investment plan of action was adopted and a high-level task force was established. 4. Oman supported the establishment of the Joint Special Fund and was the second among the few countries that have financially contributed to it. 5. In 2011, an agreement was signed to set up Fisheries Supported Unit at the National Center of Marine Sciences and Fisheries in Muscat. It is expected to play an important role to enhancing and collaboration and cooperation within fisheries sectors in the Indian Ocean Region Rim Association. 6. In 2011, Oman was also selected to establish headquarters for Regional Maritime Transport Council. 7. Oman is co-financing a study of the development of tourism in the Indian Ocean region. In conclusion, I would like to remind you all about the glorious relationship that our nations had and having in the Indian Ocean Rim Association. We have had over the last years, and we should work harder to enhance and sustain this relation and develop develop it further. I would like to thank the organizers of this conference for giving me the opportunity to address this magnificent audience. I have indeed been a great honor for me to be here in the nice city, Pune. I sincerely wish the conference and all its participants great success. Thank you very much.